My name is Vishnu Gopal TV. I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. I am from Cooperative School of Law, Kerala. I am a third year student pursuing BBA LLB Honors. Today's topic for this video is regarding the Mental Health Care Act 2017. The purpose of this video is to analyze about the Mental Health Care Act 2017, its positives and its negatives. On March 27, 2017, Lok Sabha in a unanimous decision passed the Mental Health Care Act 2017, which was passed in Rajya Sabha on August 2016 and got its approval from the Honorable President of India on April 2017. The new act defines mental illness as a substantial disorder of thinking, mood, perception, orientation, or memory that grossly impairs judgment or ability to meet the ordinary demands of life. Mental conditions associated with the abuse of this alcohol and drugs. So this act rescinds or revoked the existing Mental Health Care Act in 1987, which had been widely criticized for not recognizing the rights of a mentally ill person and paving the way for isolating such dangerous patients. This act has overturned 309 IPC, which criminalizes attempted suicide by mentally ill person, and another highlight of this act is to protect the right of a person with mental illness and thereby facilitating his or her access to treatment, and by an advanced directive how he or she wants to be treated for his or her mental illness. So now we can just go through some of the positive aspects of this MHCA 2017 act. So this act envisages the right of the patients to access a range of mental health care facilities. In case their services are not available, a PMI is entitled for compensation from the state. So various rights such as right to community living, right to confidentiality, right to access medical records, right to protection from cruelty and inhuman treatment, and right to equality and non-discrimination are all ensured by the law. It does not make distinction amongst the PMI on the basis of the poverty. Through all destitute and homeless PMI are entitled to free mental health treatment. So it restricts electroconvulsive therapy, that is ECT without anesthesia, and any type of ECT to children, and also restricts psychosurgery. So we can just go through the concept of this consent. What is the consent regarding this act? So this legislation rotates around autonomy and gives every person the right to make an advance directive, which is an written statement explaining how they want to be cared and how they should be cared for in case they become incapacitated because of the mental illness. Further, any person except minors has the right to choose a nominated representative, that is NR, to assist the patient with the treatment related decisions. So any information relating to a PMI undergoing treatment in a mental health establishment, that is the MHE, shall not be released to the media without the consent of the PMI. So the right shall also apply to all information stored in electronic or digital format in real or virtual spaces. The media also need to restrain themselves from depicting or disclosing the identity of the PMI during reporting in specific cases that come to media attention. So right to privacy is maintained under this act. Under this act, there is a provision for involuntary admission with the support of the NR, and also appeals can be made to the Mental Health Review Board, that is MHRB, which will also review all admissions that are extended beyond 30 days. So now we can just analyze or just make a critical analysis regarding this act. So chapter 1 of this act, that is MHCA Act 2017, defines mental illness as a substantial disorder of thinking, mood, perception, orientation, or memory that grossly impairs judgment, behavior, capacity to recognize reality, or ability to meet the ordinary demands of life. Mental conditions associated with the abuse of alcohol and drugs, but does not not include mental retardation, which is a condition of arrested or incomplete development of mind of a person, especially characterized by subnormality of intelligence. So this definition in my view is too restrictive. So going entirely by this definition, disorders like conversion disorder, phobia, panic disorders, and these personality disorders, which are mental illness as per interventional classification of diseases, that is ICD-10, get excluded. So further adding to the confusion in the section 2 of this MHCA 2017, which states that the determination of mental illness as per national or international guidelines like ICD or Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, that is DCM. So there is a dilemma whether to follow the definition of MHCA 2017 or ICD. So hence we can say that it is a gray area. So now regarding the offense and penalty, so here section 107 MHCA Act 2017 says penalties for establishing or maintaining MHE in contravention of provisions of this act, like running an MHE without registration, shall be liable for punishment up to rupees 5,000. So in such a scenario, if a PWMI has problems which require services of a psychiatrist and a general physician in a general hospital, such a setting should have been registered as per MHCA Act this 2017. So if it is not the case, psychiatrists can offer services for only 72 hours, that is section according to section 74. So after 72 hours, if he needs services of a psychiatrist, either he has to be shifted to a MHE or a registered corporate hospital as per the new act. So psychiatrists are in dilemma whether to treat such PWMI or check for registrations or shift to mental health establishments. Such challenges come to while dealing with these cases such as delirium cases. So after MHCA comes into force, hospitals may refuse admissions if there is any history of psychiatric illness, and in my opinion it will further increase the stigma towards mental illness. So that's about that. So role of family is another one we have to look on to that. That is, the act has not specified any role of the family members in providing care in the hospital environment. Like that, many criticisms have been also raised. So the new Mental Health Care Act 2017 is supposed to change the fundamental approach on mental health issues, including a sensible patient-centric health care instead of criminal-centric one. In India, the second most populous country and one of the fastest economies in the world, the act also has many positive also, but the thing is that the gray areas of this act has to be also addressed to make it more effective. So you can like, subscribe and comment on my video, and do like and subscribe our YouTube channel Lexcliq. Please give me feedback regarding this video, and if you have any questions relating to this video, you may please comment that question in the comment box, and I will be replying as soon as possible. So this video does not solicit any types of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purposes only. So by saying these words, I am concluding. Thank you.